Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers.
Today is Saturday, January 14th, 2023, and this is Flosstube number 56.
Welcome. If you found us, this is a channel about cross-stitch. Hopefully you know why you're here.
And some quilting. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks to all the people, again, who are just finding us, or those who have been with us forever or a while. We love you all.
Yes, thank you. What have you been doing, Jamie?
Well, not...
Or what has been being done to you?
Not a whole lot, but I kind of did get surgery. So I had surgery on Thursday for carpal tunnel and cubital tunnel surgery. So my wrist and my elbow are kind of on a commission at the moment. But yeah,
She's very swollen. She's got sausage fingers.
I do have sausage fingers. But everything's been going really well with that. I can already use my hand. I can bend my elbow. That's not a problem. So
just can't lift, so.
No lifting. So, unfortunately, at the moment, no stitching. So, it's been 3 whole days, and I haven't been stitching.
And it just dawned on us this morning, too, that we forgot to tell you guys she was doing this.
Yes. Yeah, I told Mom.
Of course, we've only known about it a couple weeks.
Yeah. I had it scheduled, and then I was like, it was a part of my life. It was on the calendar. I just deal with it when it came, and I'm like, I didn't really tell anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hopefully it'll be better now.
Yes. I didn't tell you this, but my doctor, in the middle of telling me how things were going, things like that, and he's like, yeah, and you should be able to go back to sleeping like normal. I'm like, oh, really? Seriously? That's been my thing, is my sleep hasn't been that great since I've had this, but...
Yeah.
So I was pretty excited.
You've been struggling with it over a year now. I mean, braces and everything else on your arm, trying to alleviate the pain so you can sleep.
I did find out my nerve was unstable. So all that means is he actually had to move my nerve. So the cubital nerve is basically your funny bone. So my funny bone is no longer on my elbow. It's actually just inside my elbow. So that's interesting. I hope I don't have to find out how it feels. I know.
And I hope I don't bump you here accidentally.
You're fine, don't you worry.
So if Jamie screams, I've actually hit her. Not on purpose.
Unintentionally.
Not on purpose.
What about you?
We went to Julie's grand opening, Reflections Framing. She opened her new store last Saturday.
Yes.
So that was fun.
Great turnout.
Yes.
Julie, it was fantastic. It was
a lot of new people.
Yes. So thanks everybody who came to say hi. We appreciated seeing you. We met so many wonderful people. Can't remember everybody's name, I'm sorry, but do not be afraid to tell me your name again.
Yeah, and reach out to us, because I mean there were a couple of times we kept saying, what was your name again?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. But yeah, good turnout. I bought lots of fabric. So.
Oh yes, you will see that in haul. Julie seemed like she was having a good day.
Yeah.
She was busy as all get out, but that was really wonderful to see.
She had her husband Dan the man on the serger. That was fun.
Yep.
A lot of volunteers, so I'm happy that it turned out so well for her. It was packed in there.
It was good. Her information is in the description box below too, with her new store. Phone number's the same, or website's the same, and everything, just a different location.
Yeah, so sweet. Okay, happy mail.
Got some happy mail.
We did get a Christmas card that came in from Africa, Zambia. Yeah. From Sue. I can't hold on to it. Cute little snowman.
That's so adorable.
Yes, thank you, Sue.
And then I got some happy mail from Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much. This had a wonderful skein of cherry cobbler in it that helped me finish something.
Yeah,
it
worked perfect.
Yes.
And then Lisa.
Another Lisa.
Yeah, I saw her at Reflections last weekend. And she made this for me. She made 2 of them, and she offered one for me. It's like, yes, please.
Heck yeah.
So, isn't that pretty? And it's got a little hanger here, so I love it very much. Thank you, Lisa.
And I have a feeling it's going to be up for a while.
Yeah. Starting midsummer.
Hey, that's fine. It's all good.
You can't see it now, but I bought a sunflower calendar for my sewing room. So,
okay.
Is that all the happy mail?
I think so. If not, it'll be buried in here somewhere and we'll catch it.
Yeah.
We do have some comments and questions that we want to go through.
You just tell me what you need me to do.
Can I just have that thing?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, Crisscross Stitches. She said, Happy New Year. So happy to see, Terry, that you started a full coverage.
Yeah. Actually, this is the 5th one that I've started. I just don't work on them very much. When I sit down to stitch on them, I want to stitch quite a bit, and I don't allow myself enough time to do that. So
you have more monogamous tendencies.
Yeah.
So in your mind, if you start stitching a full coverage, you're like, well, I might have to finish this thing, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll get her over that.
Yeah, I've got about 5 of them going now.
Yep.
Or sitting, whatever the case may be.
Maybe in the cupboard. Pam, fellow Cornhusker State person here. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Just found your channel. What fun you two are. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Do you know of any stitchy friends in the Panhandle?
All right. Let's Stitchers Unite, as Pam and Steph say.
Yep.
We don't want to copy their show, but if there's any stitchers out in the Panhandle of Nebraska, I don't know exactly where Pam's at, but reach out to her.
Yeah.
Look through the comments from the last video. Reach out to her, and maybe you guys could get together and do some stitching. That'd be fun.
We do know there are a good number of Nebraska folks who follow us.
Yep.
So.
And I know there's at least one down, and maybe around Alliance.
Over in Alliance area?
Oh, yeah. Over there.
Over there,
So I know there are some out there. Just reach out.
Yes. So those are some comments, and we'll go ahead and get into the questions. Gail had asked, what size of fabric do we offer in the shop?
That's going to be a question for you, because we offer fat quarters, but what is the...
Yes, so primarily...
And this is cross-stitch fabric.
Yeah, this is cross-stitch fabric specifically. How we have the shop set up is we get yards of fabric from Yarn Tree, and it comes in one single cut of a yard, so we can't give you one piece that is a yard and a half big. So how we have it set up in the shop is if you order a quantity of 1, you would get a fat quarter. If you ordered a quantity of 2, you would get a fat half, unless you specifically told us you wanted it cut. And then again, a quantity of 4, you would get a full yard. So that's how we have it set up. We do have a lot of people who do purchase fat quarters. It seems to be the easiest for them, but some have gotten fat halves. Now, the tricky question is if you ordered a quantity of 3, we haven't had anybody do this, but we'd likely just give you 3 fat quarters. So if you do order a quantity
or a
of
fat
3,
half and 1 fat quarter.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, let us know when you're ordering it, how you'd like it cut.
Yep.
Or not cut.
And the description of each of the Aida and Luganas and linens, they have an estimated, size. Yeah, so an estimated size. So you can see that in there. Cheryl. So we had a lot of people asking about your thread drops last time.
Yeah. So what I did, go ahead and read it.
Can you show us how you make the picture thread drops you showed in the last program?
So I don't know if you really want to see it, but I'll tell you briefly what I did. Just on Word, or WordPerfect is what I use, but Microsoft Word, I just set it up as labels. And it's, I think 8 to a page is the way I did it, 8 or 10 to a page.
Did you pull a specific Avery template?
I did, and I couldn't tell you right now what it is.
Okay, so just Avery.com, the label company, has free templates.
Yeah. Inside of Word and WordPerfect, you can go into formatting your page and pull up a label.
Oh,
so that's how
perfect.
I did it. Then I just found the picture that I wanted to put in, and I inserted it in the label, copied and pasted it until I filled up all my labels, printed it in color, cut them out, punched holes in it, voila.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of trial and error for you.
Yeah. I used, I think it's 120 pound paper.
Something like
just
that, 110,
120. Heavy cardboard. So,
yeah.
That's what I did. Pretty easy, very easy.
You said that you had actually printed everything out and it had a little too much space on the side.
Yeah, so I trimmed off the sides.
Yep. So, yes, I think it turned out to be, I'm completely guessing here, but maybe 1.5 inches by 2.5 inches-ish?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, but really just played around, copied and pasted the pictures is the big thing. So that was really nice.
I made the mistake of asking my husband, who is very technical, to help me figure out the center of these so that I could cut them all the same size. He had this ruler that measured in the smallest increments, and he's measuring, he's figuring. It took him close to an hour to do it. So just draw a line, let me cut it. So.
And then we also had a question on if you use photo paper, if you laminated them, but you just use cardstock.
Just cardstock, yeah.
Yep.
If I wanted something more permanent, then I might use something different. But...
Yeah. You know, really, whatever works. And the idea behind it was just to have some cute floss drops that worked with the project they were with. So
she wanted floss for Christmas, and I wanted to do something more than just give her a thing of DMC. So
yeah,
I
loved it.
Made her the floss drop. I droppinated it for her, and voila.
Yep. Sharon had asked, so this is another question about the fabric in our shop. She said, the fabric is beautiful. Thank you very much. How do you ever choose? So that's a great question, Sharon. You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
We just started with finding a couple counts that we would stitch on and found some colors like, okay, that's a pretty neutral. That's good. You know, vintage country mocha. Pretty much everybody enjoys that. For the most part, everybody likes that. So we started just buying that kind of stuff. And then I'm a blue person. So there was some really pretty blues that we got. And
some greens. And
yeah, so as things...
just lots of tans and things.
As things start to sell, then we add some more, and we've actually got some fabric to show in our shop update, too, that goes through that some more. Yep. Okay, hold on. Camera's thinking. The computer's thinking. Tammy had asked, she said she's also doing the temperature tree, so have fun with that. Can you tell me what color that you used for the brown in your tree trunk? So I had actually used Classic Colorworks Cocoa Bean, and that turned out to be a great color. Betty had asked if we just add magnets to the back of our buttons. So I was showing a couple needle minders yeah, that I had made. And yes, absolutely. If there's something on the back of the button, I'll cut them off or file them off or anything like that to make it flat. But yes, if it's a flat button, take it out of the package, glue a magnet to the back, and add another magnet to make it a needle minder, and that's all there is to it. Carol had asked, she said, I love your color changes for ornamental joy. Would you please share them? And I did list them in the comment too, so if anybody's looking for that, you can go back to the comment. But I had Classic Colorworks Cherry Cobbler, Jolly Holly, Week Styworks Collards, Mocha, and DMC 3031 and white. And then Les had mentioned, and we greatly appreciate this comment, she said that she does wish that the shop info was more at the end or in a completely separate video. She does feel like our focus has changed, but either way, she'll be back, so we appreciate that. I know you wanted to mention something on that, and I've got...
when we first started out, our intention was never to have our focus change. We always wanted to keep it separate, and we felt like we had been. So our apologies if we have not been. We will do a better job to try and keep that more at the end and not throughout the video.
That being said, you know, if we do have a comment or some questions, we do want to address those questions. So since we do address questions at the beginning, there will be some shop questions in there that we'll have to talk about or want to talk about.
Then there was like a pattern, the Arches by Bent Creek. I was actually working on that, and I did mention that we sell it in our shop. But that was more specifically to say, this is a pattern that's going unseen. It is a nice pattern.
They're cute.
And the pictures don't look good. Well, don't look as good as they could. And I change colors, so that's, you know, maybe what she was talking about. I'm not sure. But we do appreciate the constructive criticism. Yes. And if you guys ever feel like our focus is changing, please let us know, because we don't want that to be the case.
Nope. No, we're here for you guys, and we want to show you what we've been working on. And like Mom said, we'll absolutely keep that at the end. But there are some things that we will have to sprinkle in. We'll just keep that to a minimum.
Yep.
Okay, with that, let's get into stitching.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. Why is my stitching so far away?
I don't know.
And why do I have 2 pair of reading glasses here?
Well, did you ever tell the story about Jim commenting on all your reading glasses?
3 pair.
Mom.
3 pair of reading glasses.
Jim, my husband was giving her crap one day. We were downstairs in the kitchen, and he's like, how many reading glasses do you have around here? So he started counting them, and what he could see from where he was standing, I think there were 17.
I like him to be everywhere. I mean, I can count another 2 pair just right on the other side of the room. They have to be within arm's reach.
Yeah.
But when I was getting my kitchen remodeled, one of the contractors, I'm not sure I told you this, he said, I just have to ask you, Terri.
Oh, you did?
How many reading glasses do you have? It's like, funny you should ask.
About that.
Okay, let's get into it. So I'm working on Summer Arches by Bent Creek. And again, the picture is not as pretty as the actual piece. Take a look at this. Tell me what you guys think. But I was thinking about maybe switching the watermelon and the flag. Putting the flag in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Because the flag to me should be front and center.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the watermelon is dark. So if I put it to the side, it might be too dark.
I see what you're saying. It's a concentrated color.
Yeah, right in the middle. So you guys tell me what you think about that. But for now...
Well, I mean, look at your sail, though. Your sail is a darker color, so that might work.
It's darker than the called for, because I did change it. So I finished the sunflowers, and I started on the boat and the ship.
That looks great.
This is on 32 count barley, Lugana by Color and Cotton. That was part of the August 2022 Fabric of the Month Club. But I think it's really turned out cute. I love those sunflowers.
I have the spring all kitted up, and I'm ready to start it, but I have these wars with myself. I love starting things, but I can never bring myself to start them. So when I do start things, I start like 5 at a time.
Yeah.
So I haven't even started my temperature Quaker yet because of that.
Aw. She comes over. It's like, look what I started. It's like, Jamie, stop. Work on what you have.
It's fine by me. Yes. She's contemplating life.
Yeah, I'm contemplating life over here. Should I hold up my colors so that you can help me decide on that watermelon? Because I did change them.
You should show that bag.
This is my Christmas present from Jamie. It is a Goose bag. I have to clean it out. Goose bag.
And of course it's sunflowers.
I love it so much. Okay.
Your colors.
My colors. I want to try and put this in a place where I don't get confused or lose it. Of course, you know, I woke up this morning, so I'm automatically confused. All right. Blue Coat Red is going to be my watermelon.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you want me to hold up your fabric?
Yeah, maybe that might help. But that's still going to be fairly dark, fairly bright. And then this will be, yeah. This is my thought process. This will be my red, white, and blue for the flag, so it's still going to be pretty dark. I'm embarrassed at how tangled this is. Okay, so that's red, white, and blue. This is my watermelon that I can't get a hold of.
And you do, your tendency is to darken your colors.
Yeah, especially the Americana, I darken quite a bit. So I don't know that my watermelon would actually be any darker than my flag colors.
No.
It's just more concentrated. It's more full coverage. So, leave me a message. Let me know what you guys think I should do. And do it quick, because I'm going to get there soon.
Do it quick. Get on it.
Get on it. Were you going to say something
No,
else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Watch It Snow by Waxing Moon Designs. I'm still working on this one. I'm determined to finish it.
Even if we get out of cold?
Yes.
Because you're you're really close.
And this is where I'm at. So last week, I think I needed to finish the words cuddle up with. And the trees I've done, the cups I've done, fill your cup I've done since the last video.
That's awesome, Mom.
Somebody had asked me what I was doing with the cup, and I'm sorry I can't remember who that was. But at the time I was doing it in galvanized and gray. So what I decided to do once I actually started working on it.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. I decided to do can you hold that up or not?
Yeah.
I decided to do Blackboard by Weeks Dye Works. and galvanized for the center of the cup.
Is this close enough? I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I did mulberry for the cup.
That looks great.
Yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I'm pleased with it.
Yeah, that looks great. And it's very fitting for you.
I know. And then when it comes to the scarf here, I'm changing that to 2 different blues, a mulberry and a lighter, purple. Mulberry and a lighter purple mulled berries.
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, it's turned out cute. I'm enjoying it.
I think it looks great. And your fabric is a 32 count.
It's a Fortnite fabric, but I'm not sure which one it is. It was one of the Fabric of the Month club thingies that I was in.
And I think that was before they had their official Club of the Month. Like, not their official, because obviously it was official because you have fabric, but
that was when
they're widespread.
When they were just doing it themselves before they started selling it to stores and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't got very far in this. Little House Needlework Snowy Petites. I'm still working on it. I'm playing a Jamie here because I started my 3rd one and there it is. And then there's my other 2 that you've already seen that were completed. And I'm doing these separately because I want to make little pillows for my double.
It's just adorable little pillows.
Yeah.
And this
is 18 count Tobias Ada.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. What else do I have here?
You keep going. You have more.
The temperature trees. Somebody talked me into doing
Quaker.
it. Well, yeah, Quaker. Stitching Mommy put out a temperature Quaker this year. I wouldn't say that Jamie talked me into it, but Jamie said she's doing it, and I made you a copy. It's like, oh, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I started mine, and there it is. Now, I jumped the gun a little bit because at 5 o'clock one day, I looked at the high temperature, and it's like the temperature is not going to get any higher than it is right now. So I went ahead and stitched the last one. The official temperature was 1 degree higher, which put it in a different color code. So
doesn't always pay.
I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to put it in the right way, and I'm not going to jump ahead anymore.
Lesson learned.
Yeah. Because if I don't, it'll bother me. I'll always know it's wrong. Nobody else will, but I'll know.
Yep.
Except when you hold yours up, and yours will be correct. Because we're doing them in the same colors.
Who knows? I could mess up. I usually do. So...
That's it for me.
That's it for you? Okay, I worked a little bit on my pumpkins pattern. I got this off of Etsy. Cross with Me. I am doing mine on a fabric that I can't remember. It is the blue from Hobby Lobby, actually. So it is a 16 count, or 14 count Ada. Thank you. My needle minders got stuck. And I just finished the pumpkins up top and started in on these orange pumpkins and got them a little bit more done. It's blowing out a little bit, so you can't quite see the real color, but it looks great.
You know, the thing about us is you do some things, some stitches that it's like, oh, that's just not for me. And then you do them, it's like, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
I want to do it. But how cute would that be just hanging on your wall in the fall?
Yeah. Yep, exactly. And then I was working... So actually I only have a handful of whips, but I was trying to be more concentrated on those whips. This is my Country Cottage Needleworks. This is my April Cottage of the Month. And you can see my Ort. I was working on it on the go.
It's your last one, isn't it?
Nope, I have 2 left. So this one and another one. This is on 28 count Coffee Tea Dyed Monaco. I am changing all the colors, but I'm just, hitting it here and there. I like to build more of a structure and then fill it all in.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on right now.
Jamie has ice packs on her arm, and she's
do.
leaning against me. It's like, I'm freezing over here.
Oh, here. How's this?
No. You need to turn on the heat.
I worked on and finished my Christmas rules. This is by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I did mine on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. It did change all the colors. And this is the project that Lisa's skein of floss helped me finish.
So excited you finished it.
Heck yeah. And there it is. And look at that margin there at the bottom.
Yeah, it started over here and then started working its way over this way towards the end.
That just goes to show you that just because you get a prepackaged fabric doesn't mean it was cut straight. But look at it. Oh, that was really fun.
That is cute. I'm happy for you.
And Mom got me a little ladder for Christmas, so I can hopefully finish it on there. My goal is to work on my farmhouse Christmas and do one a month and try and get it finished. So, that's my current goal. I am working on this particular one, which is, it doesn't say on the back, part 9 of 9, Ba Ba Black Sheep. I'm doing it on 28 count mushroom Lugana. I had
just let me know if you need help.
Okay. I had previously had the quilt in the middle done. So then I started working on borders, and it's a little hard to see, but you can see it a lot more in real life. But I was going for that soft look. And, sorry about that. This is a needle minder I got from Julie's shop, and it actually has a hole in it, so you can stick your needle in it, which is fantastic. But, what were you going to say?
When we were at Julie's last week, you were talking about maybe changing colors. Are you still going to do that?
This is the new color, yes. Okay. So I bought a new brown, and this is the new color, and it is something I don't know at the moment, but it is a Gentle Arts. But I made an error in this bottom border, and I made an error on both sides. So fittingly, it matches. But it is wrong enough, I have to take it out. And all of this was stitched based off of the bottom border, which is wrong. So I got to take that all out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay, though. And those are my whips.
Yay. Cool.
Yes.
You still did good for thinking that you didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Haul?
We do have one other question. Do you want to do that kind of after haul?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We missed a question, so I'll let you read it.
Sure. So we got a question from Lori. Her question is, have you considered hosting a cross-stitch retreat?
We have talked about it. I think it would be a lot of fun, but...
It would be.
We're nowhere near that right now.
Right.
If we did, it's going to be 2 or 3 years down the road.
We would like to do something like that. We are planners by trade, so to speak, but we're not as social.
We have never even been to a retreat, a cross-stitch retreat. We've been to quilting retreats.
Love quilting retreats.
I imagine they're run the same way.
Yeah, yeah. But we just run it how we see fit, so... But yes, we would like to at some point, but it might be a few
Never
years.
say never.
Exactly.
Thank you for your question.
Appreciate it. So we did get some haul.
Oh,
You got quite a bit of haul over there.
I got fabric.
You know, the best part about Julie's shop, well, they're all great things about Julie's shop, but she has prepackaged fabric, which is really easy.
Yeah, so you just go in and you pick up your little package. And they're good sized pieces, too.
Yes.
Okay, so I got the Rabbit in the Rose pattern by Brenda Gervais. Little House, with Thy Needle. She won't sell to us, so we have to buy her patterns from other people. I think because we're an online store. I think she doesn't.
And we're pretty new.
And we're new, yeah. So sorry if you're looking for Brenda Gervais patterns. We don't have them.
We're looking for them, too.
We're looking for them, too. We both got our January Fabric of the Month. Hopefully you guys have gotten it already.
From Color and Cotton.
Color and Cotton.
Sorry to jump in on you.
If not, look away. So it is pewter, and that is blown out. Let me see if I can find something white to put behind it.
That'll help, yeah.
It's kind of a pale purple. It's going to be very pretty for Easter. And...
potentially.
How cute would that be? That's my plan.
And what are you doing to the scarf on that little bunny?
I am changing it, but I don't know to what.
To the ribbon. I guess there's a ribbon and a scarf.
Yeah, you guys, if you know, I don't like those teal colors, so they always get changed in my patterns.
You should put it as purple.
I should. I think that would be very pretty. Just a little darker than the fabric.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
I think so.
You heard it here first. I'll leave that out. Maybe I'll get that up after the show.
Oh,
after the show. I got 36 count chestnut linen. I don't know who this is by. She doesn't say who it's by. But it's just a little, 13 by 15 scrap.
That's a really pretty color.
Isn't that pretty?
It's highlighting the variegation in it a lot more. It's kind of like a tarnishy color.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
Kind of a goldish brown. Mm-hmm. But this is a good way to just build your scraps. I mean, I don't have any plans for them, but I saw them and they were pretty.
Yeah. And to see what you like, too.
Yeah. Then I got a fat eighth, a 40 count Cypress Newcastle linen.
That's a really pretty color.
And that's blowing out a little bit too, because that's very green. Oh, yeah, that helps. Very variegated. I love variegated fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got some more. Oh no, this is L. 18 count L Ada.
Since you've got that held up, which again, our lighting's a little messed up today. It's pretty overcast out there, but I also got 28 count AL in Lugana, and that just shows you a little bit of the difference. So mine's just took it a little bit darker. Oh, this one.
This is so outside of my realm, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I could not pass it up. 36 Tango. 36 count Tango. Look at that.
Oh my god. I love the modeling on it.
So I'm thinking if I do something that might be like a monochrome.
Monochromatic.
Yeah, like maybe just a white pattern that I might put on there. Luminous Fiber Arts has some like gathering bird type things that might look kind of cute on that.
The one that springs to mind is Gathering Berries because it's a red one.
Do you think it'd be too red though?
Not for like.
Well, if I do it in white, would it take away from the red that the pattern is written in?
No.
Since it'll be berries.
No, I don't think so. I think there's room to play with that one.
I think that is so cool. Mm-hmm. So cool. I did get some more 18 count Tobias. That's a pretty good sized piece.
That's a great sized piece.
That's what I'm doing my snowy petites on. It really is blowing out today, but can't do anything about it. I'm sorry.
Can you turn the light up and see if that helps? We have a ring light too, but there's only so much you can do. So
yeah, I don't want to look any more pale than I am.
Yeah, you should see me. I'm looking pretty pale right now.
Okay, so I got some 40 count aged Verdal, which is a 40 count even weave. I've got some white in my stash that I wanted to dye and haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So I found this and it's like, yes, please, let's try it. So it's aged. It looks dirty, but
dirty in a good way.
Dirty in a good way. But I think it's going to be really cool. So I'm anxious to do something on that. I have to be very careful about 40 counts because the patterns that I like doing, it makes them look really, really tiny. Yep. But then I see Julie stuff and she does 36 and 40 counts and it's immaculate. Looks so dainty and it's so gorgeous. Yeah. Then I got a piece of 32 count Barnwood.
This one is great.
That one's very pretty too.
It's turning a lot grayer than it really is.
You think? I think it's pretty good. Pretty gray.
Pretty great.
Pretty gray. Okay, that's what I picked up.
So speaking of gray, I got some 28 count Jobelin in Stormy Gray. Would you mind holding these for me?
I don't mind at all.
Thank you. I'm just going to show you. It's decently dark. I like it. Then we have 32 count Haunted by Picture This Plus. This one, oh, I love it.
It's got just a little touch of like purple in it.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit down here too.
Yeah.
And then this last one is a 16 count French Country. I think it's, French Lilac maybe or something? But it is...
This is great to do that.
It's a great, great color.
I like purple.
Yep. And I'm all about adding to my stash too. I did get some floss while I was there. This is actually the same floss that I did the tree in.
The tree trunk on the temperature tray.
Yes, thank you. No, I couldn't. I was blanking out. So this is Classic Colorworks Cocoa Bean. And then I just added some more browns to my stash. And I found a few patterns that I had to have. This one screams mom.
Doesn't it? Oh my goodness.
This is Cross Stitch for Everyone on Etsy. She had a sale. I think it's over now. This is the same person who did Shadows, which is my horse pattern. But, oh, I could not pass this up. This was too perfect.
That looks so real. I love this.
Mm-hmm. And I would definitely stitch the background because the way the background is, it's very watercolory.
Yeah.
And I think it's necessary to stitch that.
Yes, I love that.
And then this one. No
surprise here, right?
Right. I've been looking at all Beauty and the Beast. I'm sure you guys are very aware of. So this is Beauty and the Beast stained glass. I got this on Etsy also by I Cross Stitch Pattern, I believe. So it's all one word. But what I'm going to do is to keep it more manageable, I'm actually going to cut it off here. So I'm not going to stitch any of that. And
Poor
then
Mrs. Potts.
I know. I do love Mrs. Potts. But I'm going to bring that bottom border up and then just stitch that. I think that'll be great. And who knows, maybe Mrs. Potts will show up.
Stick her up here somewhere.
Right. But it's a good way to take something like that and keep it manageable and, stitch what you want. And this one I found, and it screams mom too.
Yeah.
Because you're actually going to be doing sunflowers in your...
I want to, yes.
In your kitchen.
Yes.
So I got this on countrymagicstitch.com. So I got that off of their website. They used to be on Etsy. And it is called Bless This Kitchen. It's a great little pattern.
Yeah. It's on white fabric. The paddle is stitched. All this obviously is stitched.
Yep. And none of this here. So, yeah. That is my haul. Thank you for holding that. I appreciate it.
Just call me Vanna.
Okay, so before we get into...
don't call me late for dinner.
Right? Before we get into shop update, want to wrap it up? That's all we have for stitching, I should say.
I don't know that I have any plans.
No. January is still kind of busy for us. We've got a couple birthdays. My dad's birthday is at the end of the month. Jim's grandma's birthday's 2 days after that. 2 days after that. So, got a few birthdays to do.
We have an aviation symposium we go to every year at the end of January. I think I'm going to try and not go this year. I always try and find ways to get out of it.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I'm still working on the end of year stuff for work. And,
holiday parties. There's still a couple of wrap-up parties and things we're doing. So, got one tonight we're going to, and we went to Jim's work holiday party yesterday, so that was fun.
She's still on painkillers. It's affecting the brain.
I think just being me is affecting the brain. And then just stitching when I can. Trying that out.
Yeah. Start working those fingers.
Heck yeah.
Learn how to do it left-handed.
That's the plan.
Get your lateral stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I told Jim last night he's going to have to set that up for me.
Jim's been doing her hair for her. That's kind of fun.
This one is mom. I appreciate it. But yeah, having him do my hair, he's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, I got you.
Just pull it up in a ponytail. That's all I do.
Exactly.
All right. Follow us on Instagram. I'm at Cornhusker State Stitcher. She is at Jamie Mickelson. That is linked below.
Yes, absolutely. If you are interested in the content that we share, be sure to hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button too on our channel and the notification bell if you're interested in seeing the content as it shows up on YouTube. Be sure to drop us a comment down below. See what you want to, or what mom should do for her arches, if she should switch those two patterns around. So give her a shout out there and let her know what to do. And with that,
yep. Otherwise, just do all the YouTube Flosstube things and
enjoy your guys' life.
Yep.
Enjoy the next couple weeks. And with that, we're just going to go into a shop update.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do have, for those of you who are new, we do have a shop on Etsy called well, the shop on Etsy is Heartland Quilt Stitch, but our actual shop name is Heartland Quilting and Stitching. We do have some new patterns and fabric stuff to go through, as well as a couple other updates.
Let's do some of this information before we show new things in the shop.
Yep, I just want to pull the stuff over.
Okay. So we do still have a sale that has been running since the first of the year, I think. It runs until tomorrow night, and that's 10% off of all autumn, Halloween, fall, autumn, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and winter.
Yes.
So, and you don't have to put in a code. It's already there. Just select it and go.
Yep, absolutely. So that's already on our Etsy store, so you'll see that as you're purchasing items. So be sure to get any last-minute patterns that you want to there. There was something else I wanted to say, but yeah, it's just gone now. So I'll let you go ahead with the next item.
Jump in if you remember it.
Yep.
We are entertaining. So when we package up our shipping stuff for our shop, I'm working on trying to explain things better, so bear with me. So when we wrap our stuff to be shipped out, we put a little sprig of lavender in there.
Plastic lavender, if anybody's interested. Yep.
So what we're going to do is, throughout this year, when you order, save all of your little lavender pieces. At the end of the year, we're going to do a giveaway for whoever has the most lavender pieces. And we haven't decided yet what that's going to be, or what the giveaway is going to look like or entail.
Yeah, there's details to come.
Yeah. But we just wanted to give you enough of an advance warning because it's already the middle of January. So
yes.
Save your pieces, and we'll do a giveaway at the end of the year of some sort.
Yep, and we can tell you we do have ways to double check quantities and such. So if for some reason that you have not saved any of your sprigs of lavender for the last 2 weeks, which I don't blame you. I'm the type of person, I throw things away. I try not to keep as much as I do. Don't be afraid. Keep what you can going into the year, and we'll count it up later too.
Okay.
Okay. Some other things that we wanted to talk about too is we are currently in the process of integrating our Etsy store and our Shopify store. So we're trying to push our website and get it up and going. With that integration between the Etsy and Shopify, we're running into some inventory issues where the two programs aren't talking to each other. So what we have to do is actually go into each of those two programs and do an inventory of both of them.
Instead of syncing, they're actually multiplying our quantities in inventory.
Yes. So we wanted to mention that to you guys. We do our very best to only sell what we have in stock. We do not like to sell things that we don't have in stock. So unfortunately, some of you have encountered it where we have sold something that Etsy says we had in stock where we didn't actually. It was already on order, but it does take time to get that in. And we want to make sure that you guys aren't waiting too long. So we'll send you a message if any of that happens, but just be aware that you could have a slight delay. We're doing our best to counteract that. We're doing tons of inventory counting and learning the two programs and learning.
It's been fun.
Yes. There's no sarcasm in that statement whatsoever.
Not at all.
So we just wanted to point that out too. So,
and we are actually going to Needlework Market. I think we forgot to tell you guys that, but we did sign up for it. So we're going to go.
Yes.
And being two introverts, we're so nervous.
Right. It's incredibly nerve-wracking too, because I'm also a planner. So I do as much as I can to plan for the inevitable. But if I don't know what's going to come, it's hard to plan. So there's some anxiety that comes with that. But it's going to be great. We've already got a hotel room. We're going to hang out with all the wonderful people in the cross-stitching community who are there. And we're going to just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That Needlework Market, if you guys are not aware, is in March. So it's at the very beginning of March. With that, there will be new releases from designers as the time comes, or some sneak peeks, things like that. We will figure out a little bit closer to market how we're going to handle pre-orders and different items like that. But just know it's coming, and we're going to get that figured out.
Yeah. So we'll probably set it up as a pre-order like we've done with all the petites and things like that. And then just have you guys plug in your pre-orders there, and then we can get them for you.
Yes.
That being said, that if you guys see anything that you want that we don't currently carry, please let us know. Usually if our distributor's not sold out of it, we can get it within a week. So please let us know and we'll order it for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's, fabric or quilting stuff, any cross-stitch stuff.
Yep, exactly. That being said, too, is if we haven't gotten back to anybody, if you guys have requested something and we, for some reason, have not gotten back to you, just let us know again. There's a good chance we might have ordered it and got it into the shop, but just didn't get a chance to reply back to you. So if that ever happens, do not be afraid to send us another email saying, hey, how about it? So. And
we did make Star Seller on Etsy for January.
That was the goal of ours.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them what the Star Seller is?
Sure. So Etsy has 3 criteria, and you have to meet all 3 criteria to be a Star Seller. And what that means is the 3 criteria is fast shipping. So you get your shipping out on time, and that's something we strive for anyway. Quick response rate. So responding to a message, the first message in a conversation within 24 hours. So we absolutely doing our best to make that happen. And then the reviews come into play as well. So we appreciate anybody who has done a review for us, because that's actually helped us. Having a review of, I think it's 4.5 and 4.5. Greater. Yes, so an overall review allows us to be a Star Seller. And Etsy actually reevaluates that every month. So in a 90-day period, that's what they review. So as long as we're maintaining that, we're doing everything customer service-wise that we strive for. So
we would do it anyway, whether we've got a star for it or not.
Absolutely.
And that's our goal. That's always been our goal since day one. I am freezing sitting next to you. I mean, I am so cold, my nose is running. You and your little ice pack. Golly, I need the heat. Okay, anyway.
On that note, let's show some of the wonderful product we've got.
Okay, we wanted to highlight some Valentine's patterns this time because Valentine's coming up.
It is quite literally a month from today.
Really? That's right, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. You can still get these stitched because some of them are small. Most of them are small. Some of them are old, some of them are new.
Some of them are... I got nothing else.
Heart and Hand, Valentine Bird. We won.
We won. Those are cute on the back, too.
That's the list of some of our birds.
This is Heart and Hand, Bird in the Hand, Valentine's Day. And some of these are just new to our shop. They're not necessarily new releases.
Right. Primrose Cottage, Hugs and Kisses. I've seen a couple of people already working on these, so.
I want to.
'Tis the season.
It is.
And if we sell out of these, like we said, we can get more within probably a week, so.
Yep. Heartstring Samplery. This is Festive Little Fobs, the Valentine edition. And these are so stinking cute.
Yeah.
They're only about 30 by 30 stitches, so super tiny.
I really like this one. Heartstring Sampleries. Samplery. V is for Valentine. This is the Alphabet Series number 7. That's so cute.
This one I actually did purchase, so I forgot to bring it, but we do have it. Waxing Moon Designs. This is the Valentine House Trio.
Yeah, you bought that for yourself, too,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Threadwork Primitives Beggars Valentine. And Threadwork Primitives have a series of beggars such and such, and this is just their Valentine. That is really cute. This one appeals to me more than the others because I don't like the pinks, and I'm not a heart person. That sounds horrible, but I would more have a tendency to do that.
Yes.
But, it's starting to rub off on me because these are stinking cute. I probably would.
And then we do want to showcase some of the fabrics that we have in stock. We've gotten some 16 count and 20 count Aidas in stock. We got a few more 25 count 25 count Lugana colors. We got those in stock. So we have a sample of them here that we want to show you, but we do want to show you some color differences too.
Yeah.
We got some good feedback last time that you guys enjoyed seeing the different colors.
And someone had asked for 18 count, which we had gotten, and that is selling very well for us. So we've increased the amount of 18 count that we have also.
Yes.
So do check it out. I'm just going to hold up a few of these. I've got some blues. I want to hold them up so that you can see the color differences. Mm-hmm. So this is a 16 count ice blue.
Let me get white.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, this is a 16 count pewter. Everything's really blown out today, isn't it? Okay, this is a 25 count pewter. So this is the difference between the two pewters in the 25 count Lugana and the 16 count Ada.
The Lugana is just a little bit softer. This one looks pretty gray right now, but it is not. I would say it's more of a kind of a baby blue color, but a dusty baby blue.
Okay.
We just want to make sure we have all the packaging.
Yeah, I want to take a moment and make sure I don't separate the packaging or I'll be lost.
Yes. This is a 16 count Mystic Blue, which we do also have an 18 count. And this is a 20 count Blue Cashmere. Again, we have that in 18 count as well, so they were really good sellers. And we just wanted to bring them to your attention. So they do have a little bit more of a gray hue to them. But then this one is 25 count Water Sapphire.
Wow.
Oh, I love that color. It is a darker blue for sure, but it is so pretty. Okay, so those are the blues. I'll take that one.
That, that, and that. Okay.
And then here's a couple greens that we have.
For you green lovers,
Mm-hmm.
we have 20 count Mossy Green, which surprisingly moss green is selling very well.
Let me show this here real quick. Because it is a little bit of a brighter green.
And then we have a 20 count Mimosa Green.
And this Mimosa Green is actually a new color for Zweigart. I don't know if it's new color per se or if it's just new to the 20 count.
It's very subtle pale.
Yes.
Pale green. If you like greens, that would be a good way to go.
Yep. And so here's some neutrals that we've got.
So this is 16 count Parchment. Here, let me hold it over here. Can you see it?
Yeah, do you know what you're looking at? And then we've got 16 count Platinum. So if you could just switch those a little bit. And then I'm going to hold up the white. So the Parchment is a little bit of a tanner color. And then I would say that which one is this one? Platinum.
Platinum.
I wouldn't necessarily call it gray by any means.
No,
but
it's just a darker brown.
Yep.
Creamy. It's a creamy.
And then this one is 20 count Mushroom. So this one gets a little bit more... So this one's more yellow. And I don't want to say it's necessarily pink by any means. It's not, but... There's the color. How's that? And then I do... Well, you have a couple of those.
Is that mushroom?
Yep, that's mushroom. And that's platinum. And that's parchment. This is a new color to us, and I'm in love with it. Mm-hmm. This is 25 count potato.
And it's a very linen-looking piece, and it's got a few little specks of brown in it.
So if you are familiar with like 14 count oatmeal Ada, it is similar to it, but it is a lot, what do I say, less in your face.
Yeah.
I would say. And then if you could hold that up against mushroom, because a lot of people do know what mushroom is like. Okay. And then this last one is a 25 count bone. And this one is a little bit pinker. Oh, sorry. That I want to show you. It's just a little bit more pink, but still in that neutral color. So, those are our fabrics. If you are watching this video yet today, we are going to be putting these fabrics in the store Because these are not in there, correct?
They're not in there yet.
Okay.
They should be by the end of today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow.
Yes. So that won't be a problem. This is mushroom. Thank you.
What is this? This is parchment?
That's parchment. This is why we keep everything all together. But yes, we just wanted to show you some of the fabrics that we do have in stock.
That are new to the store.
Yep. And that way you can see some of the color differences too, because it always helps to know, because a picture on the computer does not do anything justice.
No. But I know there was one, this has been 2 or 3 weeks ago, that I was putting into Etsy, and the pictures I was finding online looked nothing like the piece that I had.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just, I kept looking and looking. It's like, that's crazy. It was a gray, maybe a Confederate gray or something. Looked nothing like what I had.
That's crazy, right? Yeah. So with that, that is our shop update, unless there's anything else you can think of.
I cannot think of anything.
Okay, just running through my mental list, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I will by the time we turn this off.
Yep. Okay. So with that, you want to close us out with how to follow us?
Didn't I already do that?
On our Heartland.
Oh, that is totally you. I'm totally not. I need to write that stuff down.
We do have a Facebook channel and an Instagram for our Heartland Quilting and Stitching. If you do Google us and happen to find our website, you will see that it is not live yet, so don't be afraid. We are very much on Etsy at this point in time, so Heartland Quilt Stitch. All that information is in our description box below, so you should just be able to click on that link and you're good to go. With that.
And Facebook and Instagram are both Heartland Quilting and Stitching, or Quilt Stitch. Okay. I'll get it figured out by the time of the next video. I'll write it down for you.
Yes. We'll see.
We'll see.
But it is all linked down below in the description box.
And we do appreciate all of your guys' support. And remember, save your little lavender twigs.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your month.
See you in a couple weeks.
Bye, guys.